So here I am tonight with you guys. I'm gonna play a little while and start the build. I do have an idea for a castle. It's just gonna be tonight's going to be finding the main area and leveling out what I need for the main castle. Um, I'm gonna be doing like a high fantasy. I kind of sort of want to do a little bit more along the lines of, think I don't even know a good book reference. Nothing quite as grand as you have seen probably, but we're talking a couple of towers, a whole bunch of rooms, and you know, as I continue the build, I'm going to be laying down like little signs that say, I don't know, look under the chair, and have what looks like a chair in the room, and underneath there'll be like a chest. They'll have like a pickaxe that they can use to break down the wall, that kind of thing. Um, Again, my kids are very young. When this is all said and done and complete, I will have them play it. I will most likely have it recorded just like this. Um, I probably will have the mic hooked up so you can hear them as they go through these challenges, to listen to them read, and so on and so forth. Um, I have no idea what this world looks like, but so you guys know, there are no structures already in the game. So there won't be a fortress, there will not be villages, there will not be um, the shipwrecks underwater, um, there will be no temples or anything like that. It's just going to be Minecraft from about 5 years ago, before they added in all this cool stuff. And again, I'm only doing that because I don't want to stumble across that and get stuck with more ideas than I already have. So without any further ado, let's load her up. New game called Daddy's Castle. Oops, wrong button. I do have my second controller here just in case, not in case I get lost or anything like that, but so I can see what I'm doing from above. Like, it'll be on the right hand side of the screen. Uh, so I'll be working with the left hand side. Um, yeah, I don't know what else to tell you guys. Time where I am is just after 10 p.m. Oh, look at that. It already loaded me in with the second controller. So, give me a second. Let's see if I can figure out how to do this. Oh. Oh, wow. Look at that. I always like having water nearby because, I like building boats, making my own shipwrecks and stuff. I just think it makes the world feel a little bit more alive. This is actually not a very bad world. I did not do super large biomes or anything like that. I kept it pretty vanilla. See, one of my biggest dislikes about this game is once you get to a certain height, you get snow. So if you want to build a castle on top of this mountain here, you'd have snow on it, right? Which, it's okay. I realize that snow is a natural thing on this planet, uh, but it's not me. Right? I'm actually looking for plains right now, or even like the savanna plains, classic plains, something like that, without a lot of trees. Just because I find it easier to flatten them. And like when I run into structure, like natural formations like this, I'm like, do I want to take it down? Do I want to keep it up? Um, it gets my Minecraft motor going. I don't find I don't think I'll be on too much to find what I'm looking for, but you never know. I know when the time comes, I will probably have the second controller hooked up already for the second feed. Uh, Like I said, I doubt I'll have it tonight. Ooh, these mountains look gorgeous. But I'm not really a mountain builder. Come on, run. There we go. I first started playing Minecraft about, Haley would have been a newborn, so 6 years ago, 7 years ago. And I've always considered myself a good builder, but not the best. Like, there are a ton of people out there on Minecraft in the community who take my stuff and just blow it out of the way. Look at this. Like, this here is an interesting formation. I know gamers who could take that and turn it into a magnificent house. Let's check out this little spire thingy. Icebergs. Total Fortress of Solitude happening here. I have decided on a color palette for most of the castle. I'm probably gonna do even numbered towers, so because one kid likes pink, one kid's like purple, and it just makes it easier so both kids get what they like. And literally, I am not following any set path or rule. I'm just looking for plains or savanna, much like here. Gotta make sure this is big enough. I'm actually pretty sure I've already been here, but I think this is the edge of the map. Yeah, this here's the edge of the map. So yeah, it's okay like if I just wanted to build like the one castle, but because I want boats involved, I gotta find another area. So I'm just gonna follow along the map here. I had one that I had started, but I couldn't get I wasn't smart enough to write down the seed. And folks, if you're gonna do stuff like this, write down the seeds, take photos of the seed numbers, whatever the case may be, so you don't lose what you might deem to be a vital piece of information. Right here would be like a great place, even if I fill in that little inlet here. It's not quite big enough for what I want. Giant oak forest. So I'm just gonna follow this coastline for a bit. Like, I don't mind if I have to burn down a forest or something like that. I wonder. Because I can build over top of the swamp. I don't want to, but I could. Take down the oak forest. Set it all on fire. Watch it burn. Minecraft is one of them very unique games. Ooh, if I can, let's take a peek. Let's just take a little peek. I don't like the way this is cut, because it kind of looks like that's the edge of the map, but we know it's not. Yeah, like I was saying with the last map, it could have worked, but it probably would not have worked. Like, if this mountain wasn't in the way, this would be perfect. Destroying a mountain takes quite a bit of time and effort unless you use TNT, which, that can be kind of dangerous. Let's just do a double take. Right on the ocean. I'd have to level that down, Ooh, you know what? So one of the worst part about being me is you find little things like this and you want to go explore them. Let's get some light in here. I think this is where they are. No, they're under decoration. There they are. Ooh. Lanterns. I've never seen them before today. Look at this. This is just awesome. Lanterns, actually, they make a nice addition to what I wanted to build. Yeah, that thing you see in the background, or on the side, the top right, that's just the save feature, auto saves. Right, because if you're playing as in the normal mode, you want that because it saves what every I think 15 minutes is the maximum setting. I have no idea what I've got it set to, but I am going to pass on that little mountain, destroying it, because I think it might make a good adventure for a second chapter or a third chapter. Yeah, I think of this kind of like a choose your own adventure. Right, I'm not going to kill my kids. I couldn't do that even if we played like some kind of hardcore deathmatch game, because, well, they're my kids. And no matter how upset I get at them, I always love them. I always will love them. One of these days, you guys are actually going to watch this as I'm doing it and actually give me feedback and such. Ooh. Ooh. All that swamp, I might be able to... No, I won't do it in this kind of swamp because it's like 3 deep, 4 deep. Hey look, there's Steve. Hi Steve. I have built some pretty big things in my time, mainly like castle walls and such that, in the end, grand scheme of things, I didn't like. I'm trying to build something that I know I would like. One of the worst features of this game is I don't know how to turn off the night. Let's see, settings, is there any way, game options? Nope. Maybe under interface. Nope. So sleep it is. If I can remember where the beds are hiding. Under miscellaneous, yep. I'm gonna go with blue because blue is my favorite color. Now I know I have some friends on Facebook who are gonna watch this one day and be like, what was he thinking? Why is he sleeping? Why doesn't he keep going at night? Well, you don't see the same way at night. Well, I don't see the same way at night, and I'm not sure if you guys can see the elapsed time and all that of 15 minutes. But I sure can. And I don't want to spend all night on this. Here we go. This is relatively flat. But is it big enough? I don't mind if I gotta build it up or knock it down, make it a little bit more even. I'd have to get rid of that river. But I want to keep the rivers. Okay, now if I start here, I can do a basic starting point. What the heck is that sheep doing? I think it was dancing. Quick, run! Even up here it might be flat enough. Like, I like the way the colors are right now. Like, if you look at this little hill type mountain, it's actually a lot like some of the hills that couldn't actually exist in the world, which is one of the cool features about Minecraft. Oh. Maybe. No. Again, maybe if I did like, they had to walk a long way. I feel like this is the edge of the map again. Yep. Yeah, that's also something new. It didn't do that before with when I had it on like Xbox 360. Again, I was never one to play on the console. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's the controller. I'm so used to keyboard and mouse, but I don't know how to set it up so I could record and, you know, get the kids to learn keyboard and mouse and hook up and like two systems on one. Like even right here, if it was flatter, I can put a boat right there. Not a very big boat, but I can put a boat right there. These maps are huge. Although they're not as big as online or on the PC because they can literally go on forever. Which I think the furthest I've ever traveled on any PC edition would be the equivalent of about 20 miles. About maybe 12 or 13 kilometers. Okay, Big Bay. Ooh. Is that another beautiful hill? Look at that. That's gorgeous. See, with the adventure I plan on doing for the kids, it'll be non-violent. Like I said, my kids, they're 5 and 7. Now, if it took me until they were 20-year-olds to do this, then yeah, I would turn on mobs and make it a little bit more interesting. Going into a pine forest. Leaving said pine forest. You know, the more I think about it, I think I should do it more like a story where, you know, you don't start in the castle. You start off like in the middle of the desert. You know what? That's, again, another problem being me is 500,000 ideas. No time to actually sorry, no brains to actually put any plan into fruition. Just because I don't find a good spot on this map, I'm gonna probably delete this and start over. Oh, look at this little island. Have like armor or something. They gotta get there. I don't know. See, a game like the way I want to do it, I'd be giving them just enough resources that they can get by, so they can make their boats or weapons or whatever they need to make. Wouldn't be weapons, it'd be more like pickaxes, flint and steel. Ooh. It's nice, it's flat, it's kind of near a bay. It's got all the requirements. Pretty high up, though. You know what? I think I just found it. Okay, my marker will be the level just right here. Level with the lava is what I meant to say. Where's the other one? Okay, so I will consider this the quote flat level. And I'd go from here. Now this probably means that the top of my build will have snow, but you know what? Tough luck, Charlie. Now, you might hear me curse a lot when I'm building it, because, you know, I get frustrated pretty easily with this game. When, you know, blocks don't fit the way I want them to, or they don't look a certain way when they're on the actual build. What else should I warn you guys about? Yeah, I've couple of ponderings about what's going on in the world of sports right now. People know me, they know I'm a Jays fan, Toronto Blue Jays, it's baseball. But how about the Maple Leafs? I think they're going to go farther than I originally thought this year. I certainly would like to see another Toronto team go deeper than the first round of the playoffs. Right. Same with the Raptors, they're doing quite alright. But what I wanted to poke fun of is the 62 win season of Tampa Bay to lose in 4. That's 62 being the best. So, you know, number 1 team faces the worst team. Worst team being Columbus. They were swept 4 games to none. And I can't help but freaking laugh. Because it's so rare when the top team becomes the the laughing stock, and even still, I'm glad it's Tampa Bay that's being the laughing stock. Because, well, let's face it, their baseball team plays in a hockey arena. How sad is that? Just kidding. Oh, I got a message of some kind on my phone. Oh. What's going on here? Just in case. Okay, so I had a friend who posted about the Columbus and uh, Tampa Bay playoffs. I'm just gonna say what I said, and then I'm gonna write their or say their reply. They said, "Funny how," I said, "Funny how a team can win 62 regular season games but couldn't win a single playoff game." LOL. The reply was, "It's literally a new record." I did not know that. I think it's something that's, not likely going to happen again for a while. Time for a nap. Now, the only thing that would make this game a little bit funnier is if you actually heard snoring when you slept. That would be, like, spot on for this world sometimes. And my wife can agree, I snore when I sleep, but I always deny it. I always tell her it was the cat or something like that. We have two cats, you pick which two, or which one did it. But it wasn't me snoring. Hey, look, we got llamas. That's a sheep. That's a llama. Llama, llama, ding dong, baby. Sadly, though, they don't put any kind of puff tail on. I've never seen a llama in my life with my own eyes. I've always seen them through videos and pictures. I have no idea what their ass end looks like. I guess I kind of gotta watch my language because I do want my kids to watch this one day. Even if it's just for my own giggles, because I want to see their reactions to see how Daddy struggled. Oh yeah, if you can't hear me, I'm sorry. I never did a mic test today. If I'm too loud, I'm sorry. Just turn off the volume. You're watching this on YouTube, open up a new window, play your own music, whatever. I don't really care. You do what you gotta do. But to get back on the topic of hockey, 82 games is a long season. Those boys were tired, so, it still is something to ponder. The Leafs are taking on Boston. They've always been kind of hard on each other. In recent years, it's Boston's been kicking frickin' Toronto's butt every 10 seconds. My favorite team is Vancouver Canucks. At least it was until 2010, when the city went to outright it because they lost. Thank goodness I didn't have any money on those games, because I'd be really upset. No, I don't gamble. Sure, I'll make petty bets. Oh, I bet you I can eat a donut faster than you, or something like that. That's, something I actually have control over. But actually betting on sports is not my thing. So yeah, I think some of the best writers I've ever read about, they don't write in sequence. They write all over the place. So as an idea comes to them, they write about it. Which makes sense, kind of. I think that's what this is going to probably be for me, is I'm going to spend some time working on the castle, and then switch it up, spend some time building a town or something, and just using pen and paper to write out the story and give the options, because stories are linear and most games are non-linear now, where you can choose your own path. Like, if you want to be the bad guy, you can be the bad guy or whatever. Although I still like the games like Super Mario Brother where you go straight and that's all there is to it. There's not a lot of thinking. There's no real challenges. I like stuff like that. So I've wasted over 30 minutes of your time. I'm going to go ahead and keep finishing this. And when I'm ready to build, I'll come back. Until then, wait till part 2. Adios, amigos.